Hey guys, it's Mike here back from our Kerbal space program. Now, in the last episode, we sent a small satellite to observe Kerbin's poles, so let me just show you that real quick. So yeah, this is the satellite right here. It goes over Kerbin's poles. It just collects data on them, so this is more just to establish a comms network, not really to like collect data, especially since the data that we can collect is very minimal. See? Anyways, so it's definitely going to help us establish a comms network to help like with unmanned crafts. Alright, so let's get back to the vehicle assembly building, because in the last episode I said that we'd be going to the Mun, and that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be going to the Mun. Now you already saw the rocket that we're going to be using, so this is the Mun lander. So let me show you like the vessel. So this is it. This is what we're going to be sending to the Mun. It has science experiments. So we're not going to be going to the Mun immediately. What we're first going to do is we're going to dock to the space station to get it refueled, because it's going to first be carried by this like tank right here. So we're going to go to the station to refuel it. Alright, so this is the craft right here. So, since we already sent Val on a mission, we're going to be sending Jebediah today. Don't worry, Valentina, I'll be sure that you get to go on your own mission. Whatever that is. Okay, then. Anyways, maybe they could all go together as a team, you know? Yeah, maybe they could. Alright, so we have Jeb, Bill, and Bob. So yeah, this is the craft right here, so let's go. Alright, and it's time for that recording check. Alright, all systems A-OK, both with the rocket and my recording software. Alright, SAS, Z, 3, 2, 1, let's go. We are going to the Mun. Yeah, like, since Jebediah hasn't been on, like, any real missions, like, yeah, the only one that he really did was deliver that crew module. Yeah, that was the only mission he did, so, while Valentina, she went on a whole rescue mission to rescue Bob right here. So, you know, let's make things a little fair, you know? I think Jebediah wants to, like, walk on another body under the Kerbal. And he's pretty much the face of Kerbal space program. Alright. Okay, the rocket seems to be okay. Can we turn on the lights here? Yeah, let's turn on the lights since it's probably going to be getting dark soon. So yeah, how you guys doing today? Right, I'm recording this episode right after I recorded episode 13. So yeah, right now I'm just getting episode 13 to upload to the cloud, and then I can edit it. So it just turned 2:52 in the morning. It is the 14th of June. So yeah, like I said, the raw footage for episode 13 is uploading to the cloud, and then I'm going to upload this video to the cloud, and then I'm going to use Microsoft Clip Chat, #not-sponsor, to edit it out. And just get that done. Alright, so soon we're going to be leaving Kerbin's atmosphere. might not necessarily land on the Mun in this episode, but what I will do at least is make sure that this vessel is fueled up and ready to go to the Mun. Let's have a look at the interior overlay. See up, those are the guys right there, and I think those are the RCS tanks, because this like capsule has RCS on it. Oh, that's that stage done. Like I said, that this is going to be like the main tank that carries this thing to the Mun. So once we actually land on the Mun, we're going to discard this and let this whole craft do the work. But this will just be used to like slow it down and stuff. Like, I think I did say this in, like, no I didn't, because that was a scrapped episode. So, I said that, like, I tested this out in a sandbox mode, like one of my sandbox saves, and sure, it did work. However, I think it'd be cool to, like, utilize the space station a little bit more. Plus, once we come home, we can then dock to the space station, and then we can deliver our samples so we can generate science over time. Not sure how much science we'll get like over time, or like how much it'll make a day, but I hope that it'll at least be pretty good. Alright, so now we can adjust our orbit. Alright, you guys just saw me speed that up. So now let's get this thing docked. So I know that episode 13 was like 15 minutes, so I'm gonna maybe like experiment a little bit here, see like what length of videos you guys like to see. So yeah, maybe I'll make this video 15 minutes too. Let's see what you guys like more. Alright, I'm gonna speed this up again. Alright, so now that it's aligned, hold on, maybe we should like adjust that a bit. Aw, dang it, we're getting farther. So I'll just adjust this and then I'm gonna speed up the video, so until we get pretty close to the space station. Alright, quick save. So now, let's just speed this up a bit. Alright, so we are getting close to the space station. Now let's just slow it down. Now, let's begin the voyage to the space station. So yeah, can you guys comment down like below like how well you like the new editing of my videos? Because like I said, I'm no longer afraid of editing. Clipchamp wasn't as hard to use as I thought it would be. So now, I'm actually willing to make, like, edit videos and stuff. Instead of just relying on pauses and stuff. I think this is definitely going to be one of the more harder, like, docking missions that I'll be doing. Or maybe not. Wait a minute, no! I'm moving away from it! Alright, but at least we are on the daytime side of Kerbal now. So yeah, I am moving away from it. Alright, now we're getting there. What's that? Wait a minute. Hey, that's the North Pole satellite. Can't really see it now. Might be too far away. Hold on. You want to forget it. Hey, fun fact about me playing this game, I first built a space station before I ever went to the Mun. Or even Minmus. Yeah, pretty much the first thing I ever did in Kerbal Space Program was build a space station. How cool is that? Yeah, because something in me told me, hey, I'm like, you should really build a space station first. You know, like I was telling myself like, maybe we should do a Mun mission first, and then I was like, nah, we're building a space station. So I was like, fine, let's build a space station. I still actually have the blueprints. It was in a sandbox save, so I'm not sure if I'll have all the parts to build it. But yeah, at least I could show you like what it maybe looks like, if you guys would maybe like to see that. Alright, well, we are getting close to the space station. So we just need to dock to it, refuel, and we're good. Oh, that's pretty fast. 8.7 meters a second. And uh-oh, we're gonna be soon be approaching the nighttime side. Alright, but from this perspective, we won't be colliding with it, so that's good. And hey, it's facing the right way. Alright, so we could just set that as the target. Actually, maybe we should turn it. Hold on. Yeah, maybe. Hold on. I would be able to use the map view, but we're already here. Alright, control from here. There's the vessel, set as the target. Alright, now let's dock to it. Alright. There we go. Why were the solar panels flickering like that? So you guys probably saw the monopropellant on there. I think that did help with stabilization a little bit. Batteries are still full from this, like the solar panels on here. Okay. And we'll probably be docking just as soon as we'll be entering the nighttime side of Kerbal. Hey, look at that! A pretty smooth docking! Alright. So yeah, because the engine that I have right here is pretty weak, so I want to use this to kind of like... I don't know, like, yeah, slow it down. Alright, I think that's even enough. And of course, I can always, like, look back at how much delta V I should use. Alright, let's have a look at, like, the space station itself. So yeah, no one in the storage unit. Hold on, I wonder if there's, like, any Easter eggs in there. Alright then, but the guys are on there. Alright, so I guess maybe I could transfer them to the storage unit to, like, maybe rest a little bit before we go on the mission. Yeah, that crew report is gonna provide nothing. Alright. Alright, so the guys are in there, so they're just going to rest for a little bit, and then we'll send them to the space station. Not the space station. We're gonna send them to the MUN, which is right here. Hold on, let me check how long I've been recording for. 21 minutes. So, you know what? I'm gonna leave this episode off here. And here, let's transmit some science. Alright, then let's see how much science we got. Hopefully, when the boys come back with the samples, we're gonna get even more science. Oh, that's actually a pretty decent amount. Like 4 points. Sure, that's a little bit, but, you know, we're generating science over time. Alright then, so yeah guys, that's about it for this video. Now in the next video, we're actually going to go to the MUN. So yeah guys, that's about it for this video. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!